Hey everybody, it's Johnny, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel, and this is part 2 of the ridiculous Kringle candle, Max Wax Melts haul. Again, if you didn't see the first part of it, it is up. I will put a link to it in the description box below. Basically, the original video, long story short, was like an hour and a half, and I wasn't going to put that all in one video. So I broke it up into 3 smaller videos to make it more digestible, so you can also not like feel like you're watching a movie on wax, because that would be ridiculous. So here we go. Without further ado, let's dive into part 2 where we left off. This is going to be a ridiculously long video. Sorry, guys. All right, we have Golden Tobacco. That's next. This one sounded interesting. Am I going to actually find the thing on the website? We don't know. There it is, Golden Tobacco. This is pepper and woodsy notes, complement warm amber and tobacco. Sumptuous leather and suede notes round out this decidedly sophisticated fragrance. Ooh, this is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be, because I was like, oh, tobacco. There is a tobacco note. There's a little bit of a peppery note in this. I do get leather and suede, but I also get quite a bit of amber. This is a very manly, masculine scent. Like, I feel like amber is actually more predominant. I don't know if I specifically smell leather and suede on cold at all. I definitely get amber, I get tobacco, and I get like a peppery sort of maybe woodsy note in there. That's nice though. If you like tobacco scents, you might like that one. All right, and then we have from the big selection ones as well, Aqua. That's what it's called. Yes, let's see if we can find the scent description for this one for you guys. Aqua is right here. How's about that? Bright citrus, marine, and bergamot notes blend with musk and sandalwood for a fresh, expansive union. This smells like Pristine Waters from Scentsy. Like, this is basically Pristine Waters from Scentsy. Yeah. Like, do I have one of those right here? Pristine Waters. I do. I want to smell it now. I'm curious. Wow, they're like really similar. They're very similar. Scentsy's Pristine Waters is definitely more cologne-y. It's definitely stronger on cold sniff, but they are very along the same scent notes. So Aqua and Pristine Waters. This is like a softer, more mild version of this one. Interesting. Sometimes it helps to have some of your wax collection right by you when you're filming. All right, we have 12 times 4 is 44 more. Sorry, guys. I kind of went overboard, clearly. But, hey, we got to find out somehow, right? The next one I have in a daylight candle is Pistachio Gelato. How exciting is that? Let's try to see if this stacks up to our pistachio ice cream scent from Scentsy. And of course, I can't find the scent notes for it, but I think we can figure out what it's supposed to smell like. Ooh. Ooh. This smells like it's similar to Scentsy's pistachio ice cream. Scentsy's pistachio ice cream is more creamy because it's an ice cream. This is less of the creamy note because it's a gelato. There is still a creaminess to it, but it's not quite as forerunner as the ice cream note that Scentsy pulls off in pistachio ice cream. But if you like that one, you would probably really like this one. Ooh, that is so good. And there's like, I think there's like a hint of mint in this one too that gives it a little bit more of a freshness than the kind of ice cream note that the Scentsy one has. Not bad. All right, daylight candle number, whatever we're on. This is Peony, because this one also did not, they were out of stock of it in like the singles or whatever. So this one is notoriously difficult to replicate. We found the delightfully sweet and lively essence of the lavish pink blossoms. Wow. I'm getting rose. I don't necessarily think this is. I mean, I guess in some senses, peony and rose scents kind of have similar sort of notes. I guess we could say that this is a peony. I haven't, to be fair, smelled a peony fresh in Lord knows how long, so it's definitely along those vibes. I just don't know if there's I feel like there's a hint of rose in here in their creation of this fragrance. So we'll see, like, when it is warmed, whether or not it's more like well-rounded peony or if it ends up just smelling like a rose. Because I'm getting like nightmarish flashbacks because of like the color pink from Scentsy's Simply Rose, which stunk me out of my own house. Never again. No desire to warm that scent again or get it again. All right, back to our singles here. We have, I picked like the S's. All right, so this is Snowcapped Frasier, and of course, I don't have scent notes for this one. I'm not gonna hunt for all of these. It'll take forever. Snowcapped Frasier. I assume it's gonna smell like a tree. Yes, it kind of reminds me of Scentsy's Very Snowy Spruce. Like, it's very similar. So if you like Very Snowy Spruce from Scentsy, you would like this Snowcapped Frasier. Next we have Stormfront. This one I do have a description for right here. Lavish lavender and herbal notes provide a natural top note tempered with warm amber and rare woods in the base. Okay, so this is definitely not what I was thinking it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like Scentsy's Thunderstorm, which is like aquatic floral. This is woodsy lavender. This is a masculine scent. It's really good, and it's I think it's going to be strong. You definitely get the woodsy. I don't know if you get a whole lot of amber. Definitely woodsy, and there's like an herbally sort of note to it, but it's not like a eucalyptus, like heavy herbal scent. It just adds to the complexity of the woodiness. I guess there is a kind of warmth that you could say is arguably the amber. That's good. It's interesting too, because as I'm smelling these, when you smell the top of their scent, it's really faint on almost all of them. Like, you can barely smell what the fragrance is. But when you like flip it over and smell the bottom, like we do, it's a trick at Scentsy stuff too, or any wax, because the oils tend to go down and sink as they're cooling. The bottom really is pronounced for most of these, so that's interesting. All right. Next we have Pumpkin Patch, if you're still hanging with me, guys. Oh, this is good. Simple pumpkin goodness accented by spicy ginger, clove, and a suggestion of sugar gourmand notes to distinguish this autumnal arrival. It's a whole lot in here. I smell the pumpkin. I think I got the ginger too. Oh, there's all the notes. Woo, that's a lot of spice in there. So it's basically pumpkin spice. Spicy ginger, clove. I definitely get clove. I get a little of the ginger. And there's like a, as they call it, gourmand notes. Ooh, it like is so gourmand that the bottom of the clamshell is actually gourmandedly yellowing a little bit. That's okay. That doesn't matter. As long as it smells good. All right. Next we have sometimes cinnamon scents and other scents. Depends on the fragrance oil. Some of them will discolor a little bit. That doesn't affect performance. Pumpkin latte. I assume it's going to smell like a pumpkin latte. Spicy pumpkin, warm milk, and sweet vanilla create this irresistible treat. It's an interesting scent. I smell the vanilla milk, the warm milk scent is interesting to me. There's like a, definitely spicy pumpkin. That warm milk, sweet vanilla cream thing. I guess it kind of smells like a pumpkin latte. I mean, it's definitely pumpkin and like creamy notes. Is it pumpkin latte necessarily to me? I don't know if I would necessarily go that far, but it's not bad. I mean, it doesn't, what am I trying to say? It doesn't necessarily do anything bad or good for me. It's just like, it is what it is. It's like pumpkin and spice and creaminess. Pumpkin sage. Because, you know, we got to hit all the pumpkins. I assume it's going to be pumpkin and sage and whatever else they've decided to put in here. Ooh, someone liked this one. Yep. Pumpkin and savory sage. Ooh. Wow, that is an interesting combo that I never would have thought I would have liked. Because I'm like, all right with pumpkin scents. They don't like do like magic to me necessarily. It's usually what you add to it that makes the difference. And I'm not usually a sage person at all, but wow, this is an interesting combo that I would have never thought would work. And it smells delicious. You definitely get the savory sage. It's not like a weird sage, if that makes any sense. It's not like a woodsy sage per se. I mean, sage is kind of a woody sort of scent in some senses. I don't know. Anyways, I don't usually pumpkin and sage as a whole, but together those smell really good. So try that one out if you want an interesting combo to sniff through. And as I'm like going through this website, all these little ones are still $1. So I'm assuming it's going to be through Labor Day. So it might be worth a gander. This one doesn't have a listing anymore. Royal Cherries. I assume it's going to smell like cherries. And it does. It smells like fresh, sweet. Oh, there's a tartness to it. Sweet tart cherries. Ooh. Ooh, that's good. I'm not usually a huge cherry scent person. Because a lot of times it just smells like cough syrup when you warm it. But this smells like an authentic fresh cherry to me. Maybe a little bit on the... It's not quite to the level of like maraschino cherries. It's definitely more on the sweeter, juicy, fresh cherries. There's a little tartness in it. That's good. Royal cherries. All right, the next one we have is Splash. Absolutely refreshing, the high citrus notes, embracing bold, watery coolness of Splash awakens and invigorates the senses. There's like a cologne note to this. It kind of reminds me of a men's body wash. Or a fancy hotel soap. There's definitely water. But it's like that. It's very like body wash soap scent. It's refreshing. I would definitely call it a fresh scent. It reminds me of like... I want to say like Zest body wash or something. I don't know. It's something. I know I've had a bar soap or body wash that smells just like this. That's not bad. All right, so I'll warm that in the bathroom. Duly noted. Peppermint Cocoa. This one is chocolate, frothy cocoa, and sweet peppermint. If I can get it out. And that one is dead on. That's peppermint, sweet peppermint, and you get the cocoa base. That one is like, nailed it. All right, Peppermint Cocoa, good work. Next we have Pumpkin Frosting. So like if you know Scentsy, we had apple butter frosting, we have hazelnut frosting. So I was like, oh, pumpkin frosting. Let's see what this one would be. Deeply sweet and rich pumpkin accords with abundant touches of vanilla, hot caramel, and cocoa powder. Ooh. It smells delicious. I don't know if I would call this frosting though. I guess there's definitely a sweetness to it, but the cocoa powder kind of changes the frosting note to it to me. I don't know if I smell hot caramel. I guess it's like more of like a hot caramel sort of note. Yeah, it's more of like, I guess the more I smell it, the more it kind of has that frosting vibe that I can remember from hazelnut frosting. It's good. It's definitely a sweeter scent. It does, now I've let it kind of sniff in my, or waft into my nose a bit. I do get that sort of frosting scent vibe to it. Not bad. We'll see. Maybe I'll have a day where I just mix, or like hazelnut frosting and apple butter frosting and pumpkin frosting, and my whole house will be just a confectionery room. All right, we have oak and fig. We have, I'm assuming, oak and fig. We paired woodsy strength, the amazing milky sweetness of figs for beautiful balance. And it's oak and fig. I'm not particularly fond of how this concept is going, though. The sweetness is a little bit much from the fig. And the oak is definitely like an earthy oak. I feel like there's like a wet leaves sort of vibe to this too. Like fresh air, but wet leaves. Like I envision like walking through the woods after it rained, and then fig sweetness. It's interesting. It's earthy. Not sure how I feel about this one. I was expecting it to smell somewhat different, and I was surprised. So, next we have another bundle of things, because all the things. We have 12, 24, 30, 36 more. I'm going to get it faster than this. Come on, Johnny, there's so many. Winter apple. Ah! Winter apple is right here. But you gotta know what they smell like. Oh, this is nice. Juicy apple ripeness, flower spices, the naturally sweet woodsy and berry aromas. This reminds me a little of, what is it? Snowberry, I want to say. I can get it out of here. Oh, come on. Please. This reminds me of like an applier version of Snowberry. It's like Snowberry from Scentsy, except instead of Snowberry, like with the berries that it is, it's like Snow Apple. It's really good. I like this. I hope this performs well. It's like if you put Johnny Appleseed with Snowberry. Ooh, I might try that, mixing Johnny Appleseed with Snowberry. That sounds like a delightful combination. All right, moving on. Next we have Wild Poppies, which smells like a fresh floral. This is definitely better than Poppy Fields from Scentsy, gotta say. I mean, I love Scentsy, but that scent was just, something was not right with it for like poppies. This, however, this kind of has like spring has sprung vibes. I don't know if I specifically get poppies from it. Oh, there they are. Yeah, there's a poppy vibe to it, but it's still like spring has sprung with poppies vibe. Next we have warm cotton. Oh my goodness. How many more do we have? I should have broken this video up into like a bunch. You guys are going to be like, don't ever do this again. Warm cotton. I don't find the scent notes for it, but it smells like cotton, surprisingly. Warm cotton, who would have guessed? And it's like a fresh cotton smell. Like fresh cotton laundry, like towels that you just took out of the dryer. That kind of fresh cotton. It kind of reminds me of Yankee Candle's Fresh Cotton. I think that's what it's called. It's their cotton one. Fluffy cotton towels. Fluffy towels. Something from Yankee Candle, that one. All right, next one is Welcome Home. Let's see if this smells like our Welcome Home. This is supposed to be friendly, spice notes, a touch of baking bread, and warm hearthside aromas, so probably. Oh, yeah. This is like either Christmas Cottage, I want to say it's called, or Our Welcome Home from Scentsy. Probably more like Christmas Cottage. It smells like a craft store, like walking into a craft store like Michael's in the holidays. That's enough said. Vanilla latte. We're just going to go through this. I smell vanilla. I smell coffee. I mean, those are kind of the hallmarks of what makes a vanilla latte. So, well, espresso, not coffee. I know. I'm really getting tired of trying to push these out. Oh, yeah. There's the espresso. Yeah, that's a vanilla latte. I don't even need to pull up scent notes for that. That is literally a vanilla latte. Some of these are like really hitting the nail on the head. Some of them are interesting. Tranquil Waters. Here we go. Scent notes are sun-drenched, relaxing fragrance brings together cooling marine hints with touches of ozone and amber. Ooh, I like this one. This is definitely aquatic marine. You get like a little bit of a citrus hint. I don't know if you get amber specifically. There's a warmth to it. A lot of ozone though, and aquatic. Yeah, it's kind of reminds me. It's like if you like those like by the sea sort of scents or something like that, you would probably like this one. It's along the same vein. There's almost like a hint of a floral in there. I don't think there's actually anything that says floral, but Tranquil Waters. Sweet pea is next. I assume it's going to smell like the sweet pea. And it does. It's nice. There's a green note to it. Ah, sweet peas, bright florals combined with pear and apple essence. Yeah, and it gives you to more of like a lush, juicy, watery floral. Fresh floral. I like that. That's nice. That's a nice combo. Sometimes Sweet Pea and I are not like huge friends, but that one is doable. Next we have Sunshine and Daisies. I assume it's going to smell like the moniker. Oh, this is really light. Let's see. I don't smell anything. Oh, I do faintly smell daisies. That is really light. That's like uber light. Like I'm like vacuuming this into my nose and it's really soft. Oh man, I'm afraid that this isn't gonna have any throw. Sunshine and Daisies. And I do get a daisy note. It's very subtle, very soft. Tropical Waters. Ooh, this one smells good. What does this one smell like? Tropical Waters. Let's find it. Shall we? What is this? It smells like... There's an aquatic note. There's like a weird green note or something happening in here. And of course, I can't find it. Come on, really? Tranquil Waters, Tropical Waters. Here we go. This is described as something that's an exotic fruit collage takes you to tropical islands. I don't know. I get like the watery note. I do get like the weird tropical fruit collage thing. I'm not sure I'm digging it though. There's like a weirdness. I don't know how to describe it. Weirdness. There's something off-throwing about the combination of the fruity notes along with the like by the sea marine like sea saltiness. Something's just not quite doing it for me with that one, but that's okay. Vanilla Orchid. We're just gonna smell this one. This is probably vanilla and orchid. Well, there's a heck of a lot of vanilla in this one. I don't know if I even get orchid. There's like a creaminess to the vanilla. It's nice. Oh, there's the orchid. It's subtle. This is like the light daytime version of like Tahitian Black Orchid from Scentsy, which I absolutely adore. This is like that if you had like a version of that scent for like the early morning. Ooh, this is nice. I have a feeling it's gonna be light, but that's okay. If it smells good, it smells good. Next we have Summerset. Let's see if I can find this one for us. Here it is. Summerset is non-existent on their site. Nope, there it is. A combination of sweet pear, smoky sandalwood, amber, and creamy vanilla. Ooh. I get the pear. I get amber. I get a creaminess. I don't know if I can specifically say there's vanilla in here. I don't get sandalwood. Maybe there's a hint of smokiness, but it's ever so slight. At least on this side of it. I assume that once I chunk it up, maybe the bottom side of these candles will smell a little bit more like well-rounded, but yeah, that's mostly like sweet pear, amber, and a little bit of vanilla. And this one is called Sunflower. And I didn't know what sunflowers are supposed to smell like, so I couldn't tell you if this is authentic or not. Sweet florals as jubilant as the happy blooms smiling down from their towering stems. There's like a powdery note to this to me. I don't know if I would call this like fresh floral. It's very powdery. Does anyone know if sunflower is normally a powdery floral? Not one of my favorites and out of all of these, but not bad. All right, and here is where we are going to cut off for part 2. Once again, consider hitting the like and subscribe button if this is helpful. Let me know if you find any of these fragrances interesting. And I will see you in the final part of this madness, and we will get through this all together. I promise. All right, have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.